Hello, welcome back to my channel. I was going to close my door because the washing machine is running, but I got a new mic, so I shouldn't have to. Yeah, it's pink. It's from TikTok Shop. It literally just plugs into my phone, and I'm hoping the sound quality is better and not worse, because this was literally £2, so it could be worse. But I'm gonna just clip it to my shirt and hope that it doesn't rustle. I feel like that's definitely gonna rustle on my jumper, but the fluffy thing is supposed to stop interference like that. Anyway, hopefully the audio will come out okay, otherwise I'm just gonna have to make do. Actually, I'm not gonna refilm it. But anyway, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then my name's Abby. I just do like homey, cozy, somewhat seasonal, just like vlogs and bits and bobs, and then some other things as well. So thank you so much for watching or returning, whatever. Today I'm going to be doing a sort of decluttering video. So I am doing, as the title says, decluttering without trying to get too overwhelmed. So I'm awful when it comes to trying to not even like keep the house tidy, but just keeping on top of it. And I do quite easily get overwhelmed when it comes to just like running through a to-do list of a day. Like quite often when I'm working, I'll let the chores pile up, because then when I get home from work or before I start work, I can't really be bothered to do anything. And then on my days off, I'll just have like a long list of things to do, like food shopping or washing or dishes or whatever. So today's topic is going to be more of a how to declutter / keep your space tidy without getting overwhelmed. So I've broken it down into a few steps that I've started implementing. Okay, I just had a little momentary break to see how the audio sounds. It sounds fine. Like, it sounds a little bit... Am I in the middle? The audio is fine. You can still hear my chair creaking, like, all the time, which is really annoying. And I have tried to, like, listen to that. And I have tried to oil the chair, but that's made no difference. So there's nothing I can do about that. The audio sounds a little bit like, I don't know if it's like muffled or if it is just like poor quality, but normally I edit the audio in Premiere Pro anyway. Like, all of my videos have like a certain number of like presets that I created like a couple of years ago that overlay on top of my iPhone audio just to make it a bit better quality. So hopefully it should work quite well with this audio. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, back to the topic. So step one is I break it up into smaller, like more manageable chunks. So for example, if I'm going to clean my office, I will start with like this desk, and then I'll move on to like my other like main desk, and then like do the corner by the mirror and the window, and then I'll do the sofa, and then I'll do the bookshelf. So it's not like one whole room like at a time, it's like parts of the room at a time, and that for me makes it a lot easier to get it done, instead of like looking at the room as a whole and thinking like, oh my god, like I've just got so much to do. Then number two, the second step that I've implemented, which makes things a little bit easier for me, is setting a timer. So I get really easily distracted with like other things. If I Kiwi has been such a menace today, and he's not in my good books. He's been pissing around all morning, and it's just been winding me up. So I set a timer. So for example, a lot of the time, if I don't set a timer, if I like sit down to edit a video, it should like, so if I've got like an hour's worth of footage, if it's like a vlog or something, it should only really take me about 2 hours to edit that completely. So and then I want to go through all the footage and make sure I've cut out what I don't want. And then I go through it a second time and add little bits and bobs in, like titles, intro, like music, whatever. That takes the second half of the hour after the rough cut. To be honest, it probably closer to 2.5 hours, maybe, if I include like doing a thumbnail and stuff. But yeah, when I sit down to edit a video that should only take 2 to 2.5 hours, it will take me like all day, like literally like 6 whole hours, because I get so easily distracted. Like I'll start doing it and then I think, oh, I need to like do this, and then I'll go and do that other thing, and then I'll get like a notification on my phone, and then I'll be stuck on my phone for like 20 minutes because I'll like accidentally start scrolling on like Instagram or TikTok or whatever, or like Facebook Marketplace, or I'll like go and make myself a drink and then end up doing like a bunch of other stuff while I'm doing that, and then don't come back to my desk for like another like half an hour to an hour. So if I set myself a timer, then I know that like I'm like locked in for like that amount of time, and that I can't like really touch my phone unless I have to for like a file or something. Yeah, like I'll put my phone out of the way. I won't put it on do not disturb, but I'll kind of ignore it if I can. And yeah, I think a timer just helps to like allocate a good amount of time to like a project or a task, and then like I know exactly how long I'm going to be doing this for, and I'm not going to be like stuck in this task forever, which makes me feel better about doing it, I think. Kiwi, will you stop it? Kiwi is half the reason why I would never have any kids, because sometimes he is just like annoying enough, and he is just a cat. Like I can shut him out of the room if I want to. I can't just shut children in a room or out of a room or whatever, but he's just been such a menace today. Go away, go away. He's playing nastily with his brother, he's annoying me, he's scratching stuff he shouldn't scratch, he's pulling bags out of cupboards and putting shit off my bookshelf. Like he's winding me up today, he's testing my patience. Go away, don't look at him. Anyway, and also setting a timer kind of makes it into like a game almost, is like how much I can get done within that time limit. Doesn't really feel like a game if I'm doing chores, but it's like it kind of adds like a different kind of like level or element to doing that task. So setting a timer and setting an aesthetic timer is even better, because it just like adds a whole little vibe, especially if I'm like at my desk and I've set like an aesthetic timer, then yeah, it's like perfect. And then step 3 normally just applies to like decluttering or like just getting rid of things. Like when I sort out my wardrobe, I do this. So I like set 3 piles. So pile 1 would be for obviously keep, and then pile 2 donate, and pile 3 for like.
What do you want me to play?
No, nothing.
Nothing Else Matters and similar songs on Amazon Music.
Alexa, stop. I feel like everything is determined to wind me up today. I've had like the most trash couple of days at work. I freaking hate my job right now, and I just wanted to have like a chill day. I just wanted to film my video, edit it later on. The cat's annoying me. Alexa's now winding me up. Didn't activate then when I actually said its name. And you know what? I don't even know if the mic picks that part up, so it could be completely irrelevant. I'm just like having a breakdown for no reason. So I allocate 3 piles. So 1 is to keep, 1 is to donate, and then 1 is to get rid of. So if it's like, for example, like a really old pair of pajamas that like are bobbled, I wouldn't really donate that because I don't think anyone would want to buy that. So then I would throw it out. Yeah, same can go for anything really. So like decluttering my makeup. Can't really donate makeup because that's not hygienic. So like expired makeup, stuff that I don't use, would just go in the bin, and then I would have like a little pile where I would keep. And for makeup specifically, I would have like I did this the other day actually in one of my other videos, where I just like decluttered my makeup bag. So I had a pile that I would keep in my everyday makeup bag, and a pile that I would just store in my like spare makeup storage drawers, and then stuff I would throw out. But I didn't actually throw anything out, but that's how I would do it for makeup. Or you could have a 4th pile and sell some bits and bobs on like Vinted or Facebook Marketplace or whatever, if you're decluttering like semi-valuable items. Like if you're getting rid of like a nice coat, for example, and you need some extra cash, then I would probably sell it instead of donate it. And then number 4 is make it a regular habit instead of allowing things to pile up. So this might seem irrelevant, but I am a barista. Just a barista. And well, actually, barista maestro. I'm in charge quite a lot of the time. Anyway, that is actually irrelevant. But what I've seen on TikTok a lot, and what kind of like coincides with my job is doing like a closing shift at home. So I do a lot of closes at work. This is going somewhere, I promise. I do a lot of closes at work, and I prefer doing a close to an open, because if I'm opening, I have to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I hate that. And then by the time I finish work at like 12:01, I'm too tired to do anything for the rest of the day, because I've only slept 4 hours and I got up at 4 o'clock in the morning. So anyway, I prefer doing a closing shift, and I like doing a closing shift because it's not very busy most of the time, and it just feels nice to get everything like refreshed and like back to kind of like square one. So something that I have been trying to implement in my home life when I'm not closing at work, because if I close at work then I finish at 10:30, and that's a little bit late to start closing at home. But something that I've tried to implement at home is doing like a little closing shift at home before I go to bed. So I actually did this last night. Oh, sorry. I think I just touched the mic. I actually did this last night where I really didn't want to do it. Like, I was really tired. I had done an open yesterday, so Kiwi. So I was really, really tired. I didn't want to do any housework. I just wanted to relax. I wasn't in the best of moods. I actually came home and had a bubble bath, and I put some lo-fi relaxing music on the Alexa, and still nothing. And read some of my book, had some cheese and crisps and a glass of gin and lemonade. Literally, that was at like 1 p.m. But yeah, no, it was really nice. So I did that in the afternoon, and then I fell asleep on the sofa. But anyway, before I went to bed, I was still really tired. But before I headed up to bed for the night, there were a couple of bits I needed doing. So the dishwasher was full but clean, if that makes sense. So it was full of clean dishes that needed putting away, and there were some dishes on the side that needed to go in the dishwasher. So that's what I did. It literally only takes like 5-10 minutes, but I packed away the clean dishes, put all the dirty dishes in the dishwasher, and put the dishwasher on. It has like, it's not an overnight setting, but I like to call it the overnight setting because I think it's actually a setting for like glass, because it's like used a lot of steam maybe. But once the cycle's finished, the dishwasher will open itself to let the steam out, which I absolutely love. Like, it's such a luxury. I feel like a wealthy person because I have a dishwasher that does that, because I remember seeing, this is the reason I call it the overnight setting, because I remember seeing, I don't know what YouTuber it is, it's just like another like vlog lifestyle YouTuber, but she lives in America, so she had like an American apartment. She was saying that I don't even know, like, it wasn't a vlog about her dishwasher, but she had just mentioned that she's putting it on the overnight setting, and it like opens itself when it's done. And I remember seeing that, and I was like, that is so cool. And when me and Ben moved to this property, we needed to buy a dishwasher because my old property had a dishwasher built in, so it was just there, so it wasn't ours. We couldn't take it with us. So when we moved here, obviously scouring Facebook Marketplace for appliances, and we got some really good bargains. Like, we furnished, like, with appliances and a couple of furniture bits, like furnished this place for, I think, around £500, and that's like a wardrobe, a sofa, a dryer, a dishwasher, a washing machine. And my desk, and one of my desks. So like, Kiwi, oh my god. I know he's just bored. Like, I know he just wants someone to play with him, which I will do, but like, I'm busy right now, and he's just being nasty. Like, he's not being nice to Marble. He's not playing nicely. And I can't see them from where I'm sat, so I don't know what he's doing, but what are you doing? Right, that's it. Alright, the door is closed now. He has been shut out, which is a drastic measure, and I don't ever really shut them out of rooms that I'm in, because what he'll do now is he will just scratch the door until I open it again. But he's just harassing poor Marble. Like, I just want Marble to get like a little bit of space, because he's just not playing nicely with him. Like, Marble's a ragdoll, and he's really docile, really doesn't react to anything, to be honest. He'll just lie there. But occasionally he will like squeak in protest if he really doesn't like what Kiwi's doing, which is what he did just then. So I'll just give Marble a bit of space from Kiwi. Sorry, I'm trying to get through this video without being like really sidetracked, but Kiwi is just not behaving today at all. I can't even remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah, closing shift. So, oh yeah, I like got sidetracked with my dishwasher. Anyway, I bought a Smeg dishwasher from Facebook Marketplace for £80. And it's so good. It's like the best dishwasher I've ever seen or like used or whatever. And I've used 3 different dishwashers, no, 4 including the Smeg one. And it's so good and it looks so nice as well. It's like a nice cream colour. It's got the logo, like the Smeg at the bottom. And it's just absolute chef's kiss. In fact, I love it so much that I've agreed to keep the dishwasher. Like the dishwasher is mine. If me and my partner ever split up, I'm like, the dishwasher is mine. And he can have the washer and dryer because they're really easy to pick up on Facebook Marketplace. Smeg dishwasher, however, it's supposed to be £1,000. It's £1,000. Yeah, anyway, back to the actual topic of the video. I'm really sorry if you're watching this and you just want to get through the video and you don't give a shit about my appliances or my life, then I am really sorry. But this is mostly what happens in my videos, so you probably won't really like my other ones if you're like sick of this already. But on the other hand, if you do like a little chit chat, then you will like my other videos. So I think you should subscribe actually. Anyway, I am still on tip number 4, which is make it a habit. So what I was saying is I've started trying to do like a closing shift at home before I go to bed because I will like wake up in theory in a better mood because my space is going to be like nice and kind of fresh for when I wake up. And I've kind of I don't want to give my workplace any credit, but I've kind of taken it from the whole like opening and closing like culture or like just shifts that we do there. So my house is ready for the morning in the same way that the cafe is ready for the morning. So rather than letting all my like chores or clutter pile up over the course of like a week or something, I'll just try and do a little bit every day. And to be honest, I quite like doing some chores. Like I like putting a wash on and in the dryer because that's easy and it feels like an easy win. But I hate putting clean washing away. But unless I'm like absolutely wiped, I will try and, like I said, set the house up for the next day. And then number 5, which is my last point, is to reward your own progress. So once I've like done a bunch of chores, first of all, it just makes me feel good anyway to know that the chores and the bits that I've needed to get done are done. Like that in itself makes me feel good. But I will like reward myself by doing something that I like actually really want to do, like read some of my book. Like I've been like so into reading recently, like it's becoming my new personality and I don't really want that to happen. Like I've never really been into the reading culture. Not that there is much of a reading culture, and in fact the reading culture on TikTok is just people that read smut, and I don't read smut. I read crime fiction, and I love it. But it is becoming my personality and I won't stop talking about it. But yeah, I love a little read. It's just like so relaxing. I'll like lie on my sofa, put my heated blanket on, put some like lo-fi relaxing YouTube video on my TV, and I'll just sit there for hours. So yeah, I'll like reward my progress by having a little read or make myself a tasty drink. Usually that's a coffee, but I've run out of Nespresso pods. So usually that's like a sparkling water and some squash at the moment, or some lemonade. And it has to be in a cute cup or else it's not a treat. But yeah, reward yourself by doing whatever makes you happy, whatever you want to do in the day. And yeah, that concludes the video. Thank you so much for watching and listening to me ramble and get sidetracked. I feel like I do that quite a lot. So again, apologies if that's annoying, but like I said, probably not really for you. Yeah, so that concludes today's video. It's just another quick one, honestly. Just another quick video on how to keep your space tidy, how to not get overwhelmed with decluttering or catching up with chores. I haven't really done many interesting things. I feel like I've been working a lot more recently somehow, even though I actually don't think I have. which is why there is a lack of like longer vlogs, which is what I prefer to like upload, but there will be more like actual longer bits and bobs like that to come. But anyway, thank you as always for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, please feel free to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.